Good evening, Japanese classic car fans. So back on March 11th, 2021, I did a comparison video amongst different brands of the very first Nissan Skyline GTR coupe. And within that video we have this Kyosho model, and it's a great model and all that. But this model, for some reason, has aftermarket wheels. These are not the original wheels that come on this car. The original car, if you look at the picture here, has stamped steel wheels, so a price came up online that I was willing to pay for, and we have another Kyosho, and it has the original period correct wheels, so I figure let's take a look and see if there are any issues, or if it's the same quality or better or what. Okay, so the beads collection, to my understanding, is supposed to be a little higher level than your traditional Kyoshos that come in the blister packs. So chances are the mirrors might have paint on them, and maybe it might have some extra details, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if I ever get this box open. Okay. So some dimensions here. I don't see a year when this model was made. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there it is, 2001. Oh my god. Well, this is a 20-year-old diecast. So hopefully the paint is held up to the test of time. Kyoshos do have problems with paint very often. I'm not sure if all models that are 20 years old have that problem, but Kyoshos definitely do. This case is different. It's to modern cases because there's actually tabs here. And so it's kind of nice because you can't possibly pick it up and the thing will just drop out and crash. So I kind of like it. I kind of wish most of the glass cases, all the jewel cases, came like that. So it's like idiot proof because I'm an idiot. So let me take this out the stand here. Where'd my screwdriver go? Okay. I'm not going to really talk about the car because I did that in the other video, as well as many other videos when I got these Skylines into my collection originally. Now this base plate though is saying 1971, not 1972. Okay, so where's my dental pick? And in fact, as usual, I should probably angle the camera down, or there's a lot of bad light reflections. So okay, so let's go to the wheels first. Yes, those look like stamped steel wheels. So definitely more realistic as far as an OEM vehicle right from the factory. And then we have the printing here, Skyline, the badge, nice orange there, an S logo here for the gas cap, the keyhole and the door handle, and then something else here. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Although right here, what's up with the paint? I don't know what that is. Well, I'm going to continue on. Oh, so now this is different. There's definitely no printing on the other Kyosho I have, so this is something that you get a little extra in the beads collection. So this license plate. Now the taillights though are just plastic and they have some red paint in them, so that's not so great. It would have been nice to have, jeweled taillights. GTR printing there. I don't know if that's a keyhole or what. Maybe it's a keyhole. And then here we got something like a latch, but there's no printing there. Okay, there's a tiny little bit of black paint on the tip of these chrome plastic exhausts. So then we got the paint going all the way on the bottom, and for some reason or another it says first edition there, some additional printing, probably because I'm guessing 1971 is the very first year the Skyline GTR coupe came out. Okay, right. Alright, so yeah, you usually don't get this much paint on the bottom. Usually Kyoshos only paint the muffler. Okay, so it is riveted together, and then we have molded tires, but the rear doesn't seem to want to roll very well. And then we have separate chrome bumpers, so that's good. Okay, anything on this side? This side looks, well, what is this now? Nope, that was just some, I don't know, smudge. And it came off, so okay. Oh, let's see here. I'm noticing the side windows, they're open, so that's interesting. The other car has solid windows, so I'll go pull out the flashlight in a second, but let's continue on the outside. So we have a texture here and the front license plate as well, the plastic lights, really thin chrome grill, so that's good. The hood, let's see, wow, yeah, got some ribbing there, so it looks alright. And then the roof, pretty reflective. I don't see any orange peel, so pretty good paint. The only issue I guess I see here is the wing. There's a chunk of plastic missing, probably from pulling it off the molding sprue, so that's not good. Okay, well, since we have open windows, it should be actually pretty easy for a change to see the inside of a Kyosho. Yeah, alright, so those are molded details, and I am seeing some color there on the center console. Looks like there's some brown there. Let's see if, I'm not sure the best angle. There you go. Hopefully you can see that there's a color change. There's like 4 buttons or something there, and it's painted brown. Okay, the seats though, I'm not seeing any color or anything like that, just some molded detail. Let's try it from this angle and see. Unfortunately, the dashboard, like the instruments, I don't see anything. It's just a little bit of brown on the center console, so I guess that's better than usual. Kyoshos usually just have all black interiors and you can't see much. Okay, so, well, it's definitely nicer. I think it's nicer than the other one, except for that little wing chunk missing. Let's compare the two. I'll just put these on this spinny go-round thing. Maybe space them apart a little bit and let it spin. Well, that's quite interesting. The lights do look different. So obviously the wheels are different. You'll also notice that this has solid windows on the side, whereas these are open. With the beads one, the taillights seem a little different. You know what? These are so different that I think I have to put them on the tray of comparison. So let me do that. Okay, so beads is on this side, and then the regular blister version, I think it was, is this one. So look at this thing is actually taller. This is lowered. The lights are bigger, or there's more chrome around on this one. So it's quite different. I don't know if they changed molds or something along the way. The grills are different. Yes, it's definitely a new casting, it seems. Okay, let's try the back view. So, yeah. Oddly, I like the taillights on this side more. The taillights are better on this. And I apologize, this is not a blister. I think this came in a crystal box as well, but a more recent crystal box. So this is an older crystal box. Okay. So, but the exhaust tips on this are just plain black, where these are silver and then there's a little black in the middle. But you will notice on this one here on the left, it says Skyline there, and here there's nothing. So, now the top view, I don't think there's all too much difference. Well, actually in the back you'll see that the ribbing on the interior, on the back shelf there, but it seems pretty plain on the right side. And then you'll notice the vents in front of the windshield are much wider and thicker on this older model than that one, where they definitely look a little thinner. Okay, that's interesting as well. I also noticed that this has black window trim paint, but this one, it just has a raised surface, but there's no black paint. It's just the same color as the rest of the body, so less work going on this one. I also feel like this model is wider. What do you guys think? I feel like the roof is wider, and the body might be wider as well. You'll also notice the panel lines have been tightened up significantly on this model. These panel lines, the panel gaps are much wider on this older model. Okay, so the hard one to do is the side view. Okay. So, obviously the wheels are quite noticeable. It does seem like the bumper shape is different as well. This is like flatter and taller, thinner. The caps here, a little bit different printing. So again, there's no black here in the window trim out here, but this one is black and is part of the plastic molding, whereas this one, the molding is part of the die cast. But there is black on the open windows here. And then the molding here is much thinner, whereas much wider there. The door handle though, this one sticks out and seems more realistic. This one's pretty much flush, not realistic. But again, the panel lines, look at the tightness of these door panel lines versus that one. So, and you can't blame the paint because they're both pretty much metallic silvers. Okay. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Which one are you liking? I gotta say, the newer one, it has a lot more beneficial qualities, it seems. Seems like there's more work going into it, and the tighter panel lines. The only thing that's working in the old model's favor is it has a license plate and open windows so you can see the interior, and most importantly, I guess, the original steel wheels. It's not like a custom job. Oh, so that might explain why this car looks lower, because it's customized. Alright, let me go back to the height. Actually, yeah. So maybe, it's logical that the factory vehicle would be riding high, but maybe the custom version, they cut the shocks a little bit, aftermarket spring set or something, and so that's why the body might be lower. That's the only thing I can think of as to why Kyosho would go to that level of detail. I don't know. Perhaps this is actually someone's car, someone that, a friend of the Kyosho company, and it's like, hey, I'll lend you my car and you can make a model of it. So anyways, yeah, so very unexpected. I didn't expect that many changes, but again, this is 20 years old, and this came in a newer crystal box. I can't recall when it was made. I don't have the packaging with me, and that's the downfall with Kyosho. They don't have a date on when they make their molds. Okay, well, anyway, so if I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave a comment if any of this interests you. But at least now you know, if you're gonna buy a Hakosuka Skyline GTR from Kyosho, you can make your decisions. Which one you think is more realistic or better in details. It's kind of like there's good and bad of both, right? Very well. I'll see you guys around. Bye.